Hello everyone and welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video, this time coming to you from Leeds Bradford. Specifically this is KLM flight, see if I can remember, definitely not getting my computer up here, 1540, KLM flight 1540 from Leeds Bradford to, take a guess, KLM, it's going to be Amsterdam. So, as usual, all the interesting things inside are done. By interesting, I mean boring. So the flight plan is set. I'll run you through it very quickly. So we're taking off of runway 14, runway 14, and then we just head south, effectively cross the channel here, and then make an approach eventually into Amsterdam. Let's bump the range up on that so you can get a better view. I'll also flash the map on your screen now so you get a better idea of what all these points mean. Yeah, I don't think there's too much to report on there. I can't get any ATIS information from the actual sim, so I'm just going to fetch the altimeter, which is 1019. So I will just make an adjustment there. Any day now, 1019 on the barometric pressure. Cool. There is no pushback tug available today for whatever reason, I'm not sure. I'll just double check again with the ground services. Back on that, request pushback.
Leeds ground KLM 112 requesting pushback. Leeds ground KLM 112 no pushback tug is available to answer your request.
No pushback tug is available, so we're going to have to do this the semi-non-professional way by using reverse thrust. It has been done. Jet airliners do this in remote airports, not usually somewhere as big as Leeds. But we will do what has to be done. So the APU should be online now, so we'll kick the APU bleed on and get the beacon on as well. We will get taxi clearance as well.
Leeds ground KLM 112 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. KLM 112 taxi to and hold short of runway 14. Contact tower on 120.305 when ready.
We will do that. Acknowledge that taxi
Taxiing
clearance.
hold short runway 14 KLM 112.
Now comes the beautiful task of me trying to remember which runway is runway 14, so just give me a moment. And now I know. That was a lengthy process. I should just look at the map, but I didn't. So we have our taxi clearance, we have the beacon on, we'll stick the taxi light on as well and blind whoever's in the terminal, and we'll kick on the engines now and do a reverse thrust pushback, something you don't see every day. I wouldn't stand that close to the engine as that guy is, but we have no other choice here but to start the engines. Okay, PSI is rising. I'll start the clock. Why not? Get paid a little extra. So apparently in these A320-NEOs, you're supposed to start the engine number 1 first, and that differs from older Airbuses in which you start the second engine first. Not exactly sure what the reason is behind that, but people tell me there is a reason. Okay, you can hear the hydraulic pumps coming on there. Start engine number 2. Make sure we're all set here. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to find the zero fuel weight centre of gravity. In fact, I have absolutely no idea, but I can find our reserve fuel because the block fuel required for this flight is only 5.6 tons, and we've got 10 tons. So we've got roughly 5 tons extra. Wonderful. Okay, make sure that other engine is coming online. Yep, PSI is rising. Temperatures and pressures all in the green. He's going to be torn to shreds. Yep, interesting move there by that gentleman. And I will say we will begin our self-propelled pushback now. Stick this as such. We'll go flaps 1. I'm just going to check the perf page. We'll set a flaps 1 and a flex temp of 69 degrees. Transition altitude is never that high in the UK, so we'll just say 6,000. V-speeds are all preset. Okay, now this isn't standard. Don't tell anyone I did this. It had to be done. This is the Orbex scenery for Leeds. This isn't quite standard, although all standard scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator looks pretty good. Because I had bought it in X-Plane, I got a significant discount from Microsoft Flight Sim. So I went for it, and it looks pretty damn cool. Okay, that is the pushback. Pretty strange one, I don't think you've seen that around before. Set the auto brake and get out of here. Okay, so here we are. We've just backtracked runway 32, I believe, or 34, not exactly 100% on that, but we have backtracked and we are about to make the turn onto runway 14. We already have takeoff clearance from the tower. What I didn't realise is that Leeds is one of the highest commercial airports in the UK and has an absolute nightmare of an approach. So if you want to test your skills, it's not a bad airport to come and try. Right, okay, runway 14, here we are, takeoff clearance received, flaps 1, auto brake set max, and we have ground spoilers armed, seat belts, and no smoking sign is on. I can't test the takeoff configuration because that button is inoperable at the moment. So, here we go, we'll set 50%. And all the way up to flex. SRS, flex 69. V1, rotate. Not exactly a flat runway, but we will make do. Rotate any day now, there we go. Positive rate, gear up.
KLM 1540, contact Manchester Centre on 118.775.
118.775.
Going to 118.775 KLM 1540.
Tune Manchester Centre. follow that flight director. We are multitasking like an absolute champ right now. Radios and flight controls in one hand. Call me Captain Kirk.
Manchester Center KLM 1540 is at 3,700 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. KLM 1540 Manchester Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.12.
Cool. Continue as planned. Let's do it. It's at 11,000 feet on this display here. Bring that nose down a little bit, in line with the flight director. Fly it a little bit more manually, and then I'll stick on autopilot and let the aircraft do its thing. Okay. Just looks absolutely incredible coming from any previous simulator. The whole world at your feet. Okay, so after takeoff we will disarm, flaps up. Get rid of that. And I'll engage the autopilot roundabout now. Autopilot 1, cross-check. Just stunning. As we go into some sort of vertical climb. Leaving Leeds behind for Amsterdam.